Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I did a chit chat get ready with me where I mainly just talk about my struggles with food and friends, which is like kind of a weird combination, I guess, but it was completely unintentional. From now on, for Mondays, I want to start doing a series where I go into like a deeper dive on emotional topics. So for future videos on Mondays, I'm going to pick a topic and that video is going to be all about that topic while I'm getting ready. This is like not sounding as interesting as I'm saying it out loud, but I think it will be. At least you guys will get to know a lot more about me. So if you want to get to know more about me, then keep watching. I just spit everywhere. Okay. Transition. I had such a great response from you guys from that last video where I had a little bit of a mental breakdown. It actually felt really good to get that out. And honestly, I'm so hard on myself when it comes to making these videos. I decided to challenge myself by doing a video every single day, whether I wind up editing it and actually using the footage or not. I think it would help me out a lot just to kind of get in the mode of doing these videos. That way it takes the pressure off. When you randomly, like once a week, sit in front of the camera and try to like think of something to talk about or try to explain what you're doing, it kind of puts you on the spot, and I mean, I know that I freeze up like right away and I'm like, what do I talk about? Like, I feel like when you let things go with that much space in between, you're just, I don't know, you're not doing yourself any favors. But I was just completely blown away by all the responses from you guys, just really supporting me in that struggle. You have no idea how much that means to me. And it just makes me feel like I can actually be myself on here. And that's something that I struggle so much with, because when you think, like not in real life, but on here, I think it's so tough to try to think about your personality. When you try to like overthink it, you're like, who am I? You know, like you can't, it's hard to, I don't know, like you can't act it, you just have to be who you are. But I know for me, I overthink everything and I'm like, well, who am I supposed to be? How do I have my personality come through without it sounding too harsh on camera or too like blunt? Like, I don't want to come off as a bitch, but like I kind of am, but I'm not. Like, I don't know. I'm a very blunt person. I just say what's on my mind. And for me, I'm afraid that on camera it's going to come across as me just being an asshole, you know? And also, I think it's really tough because once you start getting into thinking about it too much, like you're overthinking and you're thinking, well, how much should I actually share? And what do I pull back? What do I reveal? Like, it's like, once you start thinking so much, you're like, I think you start losing who you are. And I mean, you guys can know everything about me. I don't have anything to hide. But then I think about, if I'm complaining about something, if I'm complaining about a specific person, they watch my video, like, I don't know. But going back to trying to figure out like who to be on YouTube, I think, at least for me, I always try to get kind of examples. I'm trying to think of why I watch people. The people that I watch, why are they interesting? Are they interesting? And I always come back to the fact that not really, they're not that interesting. It's just, I'm like yelling right now. But I feel like you watch people, at least I do, because I don't even care what the video is. I don't care if I've seen that look like 1,000 times. And you don't even really need to be talking about anything interesting. it's like almost like you're just talking to a friend, and they're kind of updating you on their life, but it's nothing crazy, They're like, oh, I went food shopping, and you're like, it's cool. I feel like I have a lot of people that I watch just to almost have them on in the background, and I'm not really all the time paying attention to what they're actually saying. It's just almost like a comforting feel to just have them playing in the background. I don't know. Are you guys like that too? Why do you watch the people that you watch? Is there something specific? Is it because they're interesting? Do you just like the way that they look? I don't know. Let me know, because this is something that I think about all the time. Like, my favorite YouTubers are Carly Bible, Raw Beauty Christie, Nicole Guerrero, Rich Lux. I'm trying to think. I'm probably missing like a ton, but I feel like those are like the core people that I watch all the time. And I watch them just because they're real people, they're just talking about what's going on in their life. And I find them funny, even though they're not trying to be funny, they're just talking. Oh, and Nikki Tutorials. How did I forget her? But when she does her chit chat get readies with me, I really like. And I just like those videos in general for the people that I follow. Because like I said, I like having it on in the background. I get like annoyed when I see like shorter videos, because then I have to think about like, oh, what am I gonna watch next? Who am I gonna click on next? I like longer videos where I can just have it in the background. I'm like listening to what's going on in their life. I don't necessarily care about what look that they're doing, because I feel like I've probably seen it a ton of times anyway, but I still like it. Like, I like seeing their entire like start to finish. Like, Carly Bible can show me how to contour her face like a million times in a row, and I'm still interested, I feel like I never know whether my nose contour is like good or if it's like that. I always wind up overdoing it because I'm like, I keep overanalyzing it like 1,000 times. I've been doing my nose a little bit darker, kind of around the tip here. Let me know if it looks stupid. I feel like it just kind of rounds it off a little bit and almost draws your nose just to that area. So in my analogy, I feel like that would make your nose look smaller. But if it just looks muddy and ridiculous, like, definitely let me know. I've been trying to eat healthier. So I've been doing like hard-boiled eggs with some hot sauce on it. Because hot sauce actually doesn't have like a lot of calories. Not that I'm counting calories or anything like that, but it's one way of making me eat healthier. It's still a lot better for you than like a stack of pancakes, which is definitely a weakness for me. I have such an unhealthy relationship with food. Honestly, it just, I romanticize it so much that it's like, in my eyes, it's what I see as fun and like relaxing and comforting. When we were younger, we like went out to eat a lot, and we were not loaded at all by any means. Like, I'm talking like we would get like Wendy's or go to Friendly's, and we would bring like a ton of coupons and things like that. But I think from that experience growing up like that, you kind of have like, you see it as, I don't know, something fun. Like, you're going out and you're doing something, and it's like, I don't know, it's just like I love going out to dinner or lunch or anywhere by myself. Like, I'll go and bring like a Vogue magazine with me, sit down, have a beer, take my time. It's a lot better than going out with friends. That way you don't have to worry about like, who, like, are we splitting the bill? Like, what's going on? Like, and then they're like scrounging for their credit cards, putting things on like a million different credit cards. Like, who has time for that shit? But honestly, like it just sucks because I have such like a because of that relationship with food, it's almost like daunting. Like it's an addiction, you know? And whenever I'm stressed, like binge eat, not binge eat, I guess I shouldn't say that cuz it's like and for me, like people don't take it seriously because obviously like I'm very thin, but that's just my metabolism. Like you should see my brother. Like maybe not as much now cuz he works out, but when he was younger, like he was like half my size. Like there was literally a picture of us in like Fort Lauderdale on vacation, like a family vacation, and the wind was blowing and you could see his shirt like to the side and like you could see like the silhouette of his body was just like like half of me. You can't even see that because it's cut off. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. But like he was just like a skeleton. Like, and trust me, like he was eating like fucking like 3 bacon, egg, and cheeses for breakfast. Like he was not deprived. I guess it's just like family genes. Like there's no one who's really heavy in our family. And the thing is, like I said, people don't take you seriously when you have an eating problem, but it's not like affecting you like when your eating problem is eating too much and you're not seeing the results of that. People are like, yeah, that sounds like a terrible problem. But honestly, like, and I'm not saying that it's as bad as having an eating disorder where you literally have a problem where you're not eating. I'm not saying that. But like I don't feel great all the time. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like shit most of the time because I'm just eating crap, you know? And it may not take a physical toll on my body, like I'm not gaining weight, but I still have loss of energy. It makes me depressed. Like it makes my depression so much worse when you're eating like shit. Like it just ugh. Also, my sugar intake, I thought I was like done this subject, but like I'm actually going back into it. But my sugar intake used to be insane. Like I used to just sometimes skip like regular food completely and just eat sugar all day long. Like, do you remember? Actually, I think they might still have them. Nerds Ropes. I'm telling you, like I would eat like 5 of those for like dinner, like 5 or 6, like. And like polish it off with like some Red Hots, like a couple like baby bottle pops. Like I honestly don't even know how I'm not diabetic. Like I might be like pre-diabetic. I have like this pimple right here, which is so weird because I literally haven't broken out in years now. Like I feel like now that I've said that out loud, it's like they're all gonna come back. But I actually haven't had a bad breakout in years. Like I said earlier in the video, I was talking about how I used to have bad acne. Did I actually talk about that? Or did I just talk about the scars that I had from it? But regardless, I did have terrible acne in high school. Probably it started my junior year and it went to like maybe like mid senior year. And it was just like, oh, I was in so much pain. Like I had like, I guess I can't say like crazy cystic acne, but it was like some cystic acne. Like I've seen terrible cases of that, so I don't even want to like say that was me, but like really like it was bad. Like it was just like pimples on top of pimples, and it was just like it was under your skin. And acne is an infection underneath of your skin. So it's like I think there's such a crazy misconception with that like, oh, you're just not washing your face. No, it's an infection that's under your skin. Like you could just wash your face all day long and it won't do anything. Like you need to fix the infection from inside. Oh my god, guys. Like I think I probably don't have any breakouts now because like life just knew that they like fucked me up for like 2 years and like I had just had enough, you know? Like that was like payment enough. Someone asked me the other day what I thought the biggest difference was between early 20s and late 20s, which I'm 28. And I thought that was such an interesting question, and I didn't know how to answer it at first. And then I really thought about it. And I think the biggest difference is you don't put up with a lot of shit when you're older. You know, when you're younger, you kind of you get taken advantage of. And I think you just kind of go with the flow more than you do when you're an adult. Like, if you don't want to do something now, you don't do it. But when you're younger, like, you kind of like, you're like, oh, whatever, like, they're doing it, so might as well. Like, I'm not talking about drugs, guys, come on, grow up. But, like, I'm less susceptible to dealing with shitty people, I think, too. And, like, also, like, just getting rid of those friends that, like, just aren't really there for you, you know? Like, I feel like I've never been someone who's dealt with a ton of friends anyway. Like, I don't like enough people to have fucking 19 friends. Like, I don't even know how people have parties with, like, this many people. Like, 19 is a very specific number. Like, I'm just thinking of a tasting that I did the past weekend. It was, like, a surprise birthday party. And I was like, for 19 people, like, I don't even like 19 people, I don't think. You know, like, I don't know. Maybe, like, I'm the weird one. But I just feel like, how close of a connection can you possibly have with 19 people? Like, I feel like you're almost just tolerating people at that point. And also, I feel like meeting new people, like new people who you're friends with, you have like way higher standards because of that time, like time commitment. I feel like I'm also like super like cutthroat, like with people who are too nice. Like I need to know whether you actually like me. If I have to think about like if you like me or not, or if we're actually like friends, then I just like, I kind of don't have like time for it. I like, you know those people who you think that you guys are good friends, but then they were just talking shit on Kelly over here, and then Kelly walks in like, hi, you know, and you're like, and I'm not saying like be an asshole to the people that you don't like, but I feel like there should be like a clear difference between like the people that you actually like and the people that you're like, you know, who you're cordial with. So if I can't tell the difference between the way that you treat me versus someone else, I'm like, not that good of friends. And I don't put like the effort in. Now I feel like I'm getting like too comfortable. Now I'm like questioning whether this like being myself thing is like a good thing. I feel like this video is going to be like an hour long. I always get stressed out before these, thinking that like I'm not going to have enough to talk about. But then once the camera turns on, I'm like, like it like, which is weird because I'm not like a super talkative person. Like in general, like in real life, I feel like, I don't know. I guess maybe because, I don't know. Why is that? I just love these lashes, guys. Every time I put them on, I'm like, yes. And I wear these all the time, but every single time I look in the mirror after putting them on, and I'm like, these are just amazing. Like, they just open up your eyes so perfectly, and they're just like so fluttery, but not too fluttery. And they look great on their own. Like, I don't have mascara on them right now. It's probably like super random after not talking to the camera for like 10 minutes. One of my friends just texted me saying that T.I. shared my, like, one of my, like, cartoon transformations on Facebook. And I'm like, I think it's really cool. But, like, it's just funny, like, picturing, like, a hardcore rapper, like, watching me turn myself into a cartoon and, like, think that that's cool. You know? Like, I don't know. Also, Ludacris shared my work like a week ago, and I'm like, I like just don't, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I can't tell if they're like making fun of me or if they think it's cool. I don't know why it's so funny to me to like, for them to think it's cool. It's just like, I don't know. Let me just go like, I guess like pull my hair back real quick and change my shirt. I think my hair is like too greasy to put down. This is like, I think I'm going on like 4 days now, which is like gross, but if you have colored hair, you'll understand. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, you know what? Let me. Alright, guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I mean, not about the look, but mostly, well, I feel like you guys have probably seen this look before. This is like kind of like similar to my everyday, just not like as, I think I did like the orange smoky eye the last time, which is pretty much my everyday, but this is like kind of another everyday look. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below about Mental Health Mondays. Obviously, I'm going to come up with a cooler name than that, but yeah, I kind of want to talk, I want to pick like a topic. I want to have, I guess, you guys pick a topic, or we'll kind of like collaborate with that on kind of just like a deeper subject, and we'll go like, we'll do like a deep dive on that deeper subject. Like, it could be anything. It could be like childhood. It could be biggest fears. Anything. Like, I can't even, I'm trying to like think of ideas right now, and I'm like, that's why I need you guys. I need you to think of, I need you guys to help me think of some ideas so that we can get this rolling. Because I love deeper conversations. I hate like small talk. I hate it. Like, it's the worst. But yeah, so I really want to get deep with you guys. I want to talk about things that are actually important. So let me know what you think in the comments down below if you have any ideas and if you liked this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.